I wonder if people can hear me like through this. Give a little glove ASMR here. Let me turn my phone up and see if that actually works. Oh yeah. Shit. Okay. Welcome in. We're watching a countdown timer here. As I try to get these freaking gloves on. Jesus. That's what I get for having sweaty hands, man. Fucking. I expected it to just be calming, but yeah, I can hear things, so yeah, that's just what it is. I could stop this countdown at any time, but like this last minute's pretty crucial. All right. It should be a good little show. We're gonna discuss a very important topic and keep it rolling. So yeah. And as we watch this beautiful countdown timer that I worked so hard on downloading from the internet and uploading to here. Oh, 30 seconds. I'm ready for 30 seconds. All right, that's enough of that bullcrap. Deep breath. Need some more water. Oh, run out of time. Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling good. 5. And other numbers. Now what happens? Hello, and welcome into another episode of How to Pack. Today, we're going to discuss on how to pack comic books. My name is Kyle, and hello. Today, we're going to be talking another fucking shit. I always do this live. How to pack comic books. Are you tired of getting fucking cereal boxes with bags full of Firefly blank covers? See, that's too hot. That's too freaking hot. Hold on. All right, from the top, here we go. Hey there, welcome in. Promiscuous time. I hate it when people refer to themselves in third person. Hold on. Hey there, welcome into How to Pack. How to pack. We're gonna learn how to pack. Are you? I feel like a Vita Benjamin commercial. One more time. Hey there. Welcome to another episode of How To. Today, we're going to be learning how to pack. Are you tired of getting cereal boxes filled with Firefly sketch covers? Well, we're done with that. Today, I'm going to teach you all how to perfectly pack. In fact, this is a package that I received recently. Nice, sturdy. Attention to customer, received damaged, filled with bubble wrap and tape. A little overkill in the bubble wrap. So there's something that we could learn from this. There's a good balance, and let's walk you through that balance. See, I feel like it's just too forced. Let me try this one. Are you tired of having holes in your boxes? Where your comics should be? Well, we're not going to have that problem anymore. because with these few short steps, I'm going to teach you how to pack a comic book properly. That felt pretty fluid, except for the paper cut. Okay. Basically, shit gets fucked up in the mail sometimes. I'm going to give you steps on how to try to prevent that the best that I possibly can. Because, if anything, we're about crisis aversion. So let's get into it. So when you're packing your Firefly sketch covers, when you're overbuying Firefly sketch covers, you know that they're going to a good home. Feel that? All right, here. Hey there, Kyle here. Hey there, welcome back to another episode of How to Pack Comic Books. Would you like your packages to go from this to this? Well, in a few short steps, I'm going to teach you how to do that. First, we have a couple options. How many Firefly sketch covers did they buy? If it's more than 10, you're probably going to have to use a medium mailer box. You have two options in medium mailer boxes, and this is just like, you can use whatever boxes you want, but these come with like insurance, so it might be kind of smart. So we have like the short and stubby ones and the long and flat ones. And I'm going to walk you through a couple ways of how I like to pack these. So when we're going through these short and stubby ones, I've actually found that these Spider-Man booth boxes, or kind of any boxes, actually. There's a bunch of branded content. Basically, I'm just going to walk you through this. So when I'm shipping a bunch of books, I'll put about 10 to 13 books, like, actually in this box. It's... shit. Hold on. I'm going to do this shit over again. Where do I start from? Start from this one again. Hey there. Are you tired of having boxes that you can fit your arm through when receiving your comic? Hey there. Are you tired of being able to fit your arm through boxes that should have comic books in them, but you blatantly rip them out of the box and ruin the comic book? Kind of like this? Well, say no more! Because with these 350 or so steps, I'm going to walk you through how to properly pack a comic book. So, have you recently sold a bunch of Firefly sketch covers? Well, if you've sold more than 9, 10, maybe you sold 30 of them, you're probably going to want to use a little bit more than a Gemini mailer. We'll touch on Gemini mailers in a little bit. However, I like to use that Spider-Man booth boxes. And I simply take a piece of bubble wrap. Also, bubble wrap is your friend. However, when you go a little overboard, it kind of takes away from the purpose. So, I use one single square of bubble wrap. And I place it down very gently inside the box. And then we take our Firefly sketch covers and we just gently place them in there. And I like to alternate. So what I will do, I'll put one face down and then one smack on top. And we just kind of alternate going down. Put this one up, put this one down, this one up. And then once we get to the top, I'd say that the max you can fit in one of these, depending on the thickness of the book, is about 12. And that's kind of pushing it. And I can fit 3 of that Spider-Man booth boxes in one of these medium priority mailers. I can fit 3 in these medium priority mailers. and I ship about 36 books or so in one of these. A lot of people will force a lot more, but here's the genuineness. I don't know. Ingenuity. Here's the ingenuity of these boxes. When you open them up, you have two ways of taking them out. One, you can simply lift the bubble wrap up and the entire contents of the box come out, or you can simply tilt the box and have the comics tilt into your hand. I don't really recommend this other one because it's simply, I leave a little bit extra on both sides so that you can actually lift it up and everything will be safe. But yeah, that's one of the steps that you can do. And then you just stack 3 of these in here. They fit perfectly snug. And paper. Paper is also your friend. Cardboard is your friend. When you're packing things, you can't use enough of those things to fill up the empty spaces in the box. I'm talking down the sides, on top, ASMR Central. It's just easy as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remember, this is a 432 step program that I'm going to walk you through today, and I hope that you guys are ready for it all. All right. So, we take your boxes from messed up to looking as clean and professional as they can be. Let's talk pull tabs. So if you notice this is a packed box that is supposed to go out. I have 36 books in here. This thing is heavy. What you want to do, you want to put pull tabs everywhere. I'm talking on the packing tape. I'm talking inside the box. I'm talking painter's tape. I'm talking on the back of the book when you get your bag. I want you taking the Scotch tape, and I want you putting those little pull tabs right there. Check this out. Let me get real close. I'm talking pull tabs on the sketch tape. Fold that sucker over. Look at that. How much time does this take? None. Barely any time at all. Look at that. And then when you close your book and they're coming, they're going to be like, what? The back of this has a pull tab. I can easily lift this up. That's amazing. Pull tabs are your friends. I put it on the packing tape. I put it on the sketch tape. Sketchy tape. The sketchy tape that people use. Fuck. Pull tabs everywhere. I put it on the packing tape. I put it on the Scotch tape. I put it on the blue tape. The painter's tape. I put it on the duct tape. I should duct tape myself. All right. Anyways. Number 2. When you get a book. Oh, shoot. I took the staples out of this one. Hold on. Sorry, I just grabbed what was around. This is a stapleless book right now, and so I'll just kind of... Anyways. So, when you get a book, look at this. What's going on here? What? What's this? This is stupid. You're going to tell me that you're going to use old bags and broken bags? It's cheap enough. These people just bought your books. Give them new bags and boards. I have a ton ready to go. Ready to perfectly pack these books. Get a new bag and board. Wear gloves. Don't put fingerprints on it. When I sell people books, I have a professional lighting set up right behind me where I take pictures of the books and I send people detailed pictures of the front and the back of the books so that they know exactly what they're getting. You don't need that page. But yeah, new bags and boards. It's so fucking simple. Do it. It's cheap. Well, it's not really that cheap anymore. It was cheap. So you should do it anyways. All right. What are we at? Step 30? When we got 323 more steps to go. All right. All right, so we talked about shitty boxes, things that get messed up in the mail. We talked about packing these kind of boxes. We got to do the other medium mailers. All right. Oh, I talked about new bags and boards. It's It's the most important thing in my opinion, because if you send somebody a crinkled up board, even when you're selling your books, show them in a nice board. But I like to wear gloves, mainly because my hands get super sweaty, but it's just kind of a courtesy to everybody so they don't have my fingerprints and they can't run me through certain databases where I may or may not have committed some crimes in certain countries. But that's that. All right. So, bubble wrap is your friend. However, too much bubble wrap is a problem. Tiny pieces. This kind of bubble wrap depends on what kind of box you're using. Kind of big, kind of a lot of pressure. Unless you're bagging and boarding and putting boards on both, unless you're bagging and boarding and putting boards on both sides, this might not be the bubble wrap for you. Or packaging peanuts. You could stuff a bunch in there, but not many people like packaging peanuts. However, they're actually made out of cornstarch right now. You could technically eat packaging peanuts because they're designed to actually dissolve when they get wet. And I think that's an awesome, like, environmentally friendly thing. All right, let's say, what do we have here? I don't think I have any big books. Cool. Let's say that a certain book gets optioned, right? Starts to sell for like $100. Here's what I'll get to Gemini mailers in a second. I know I'm a little all over the place here, but this is a 437-step program. So, when a book gets hot, I like to ship in a top loader, just for that added protection. Just a little bit of added protection. And then take a little bit of blue painter's tape. Look at that. Pull tab. Pull tab on my blue painter's tape so I don't know. Or, shit. Hold on. How am I going to edit any of this? I'm just going to start from. Hold on. So I guess when you're editing, hey, welcome back. You ever have a book that may or may not get Hey, welcome back. So, I'd like to talk about more expensive books. Let's say that a certain title gets optioned and the book starts selling for way more than cover price. I feel like I'm stumbling over my words. Hey there. I want to talk a little bit about more expensive books. Let's say that you have a popular title, however it gets optioned and starts selling way above cover price. What I like to do is include a top loader with your purchase, where I will add that extra layer of protection by simply adding this top loader, which even they're going up in price. New bag and board, bags and boards are 25 cents. Top loaders, I think they're like $3 now. I don't know, depends on what country you live in, but still. Anyways, what I like to do is put a little piece of blue painter's tape at the top so that it secures both sides, pull tabs on each side. That way the book can't fall out. And like I said, it just adds that little extra layer of protection. Let's jump into Gemini mailers. Gemini mailers are kind of a complex thing. These look like Gemini mailers, right? What are they missing? What do you see here? This is just a piece of cardboard that they cut. There's no perforations. What is this? The only perforation is right there. These knockoff shit. This is going to take a while. Welcome back to step 45. Now we're going to talk about Gemini mailers. What I recommend is not to get a knockoff Gemini mailer that doesn't have perforations. You need branding. You need marketing. You need to tell people who you are. This is going horribly. No, we're going to do it. People need to know this. Hey there. Welcome to step 47. Now we're going to talk about Gemini mailers. And not knockoff Gemini mailers like this one. That's simply just a piece of cardboard with one little perforated slab right there. These are terrible. You have to physically shape them into this weird origami structure, and just things go wrong, and they don't. Look at that. Like, I took my time on that, and this side's all jacked up, and this side's all perfect. What you're going to need is a little product placement. People love product placement. And I'm talking not only product placement on your supplies or your comics, but also on your packing material. So I like to buy Gemini mailers. In fact, I don't even buy them. I just buy so many comic books that people send me a bunch of Gemini mailers and I repurpose them because I care for the environment. So notice the difference between, I might come to the camera here. Notice the difference between this thing that I had to put hand folds into and this thing that has literally perforated lines where I can't possibly mess it up. Look at that. Beautiful. These fit books. Let me get some Firefly sketch covers here. Actually, you know what? These are so good, we can throw in some Spider-Man books. So let's put in some Spider-Man books. I'll show you how to do it. So Gemini mailers, fairly simple concept. Move this top loader out of the way. What we're going to do, we're going to take our Gemini mailer. Always have a clear workspace. Move everything out of the way. So, what we need to do, not just throw the books in. We get cardboard. Cardboard is another one of our... Oh, it's right here. Shit. Hold on. All right. Welcome to step 135. We're going to talk about how to load Gemini mailers. So with Gemini mailers, and we're using an actual Gemini mailer, not some knockoff one, you don't want to just throw the comic books in there. That's ridiculous. What you want to do is just like we did in the that Spider-Man booth boxes for the medium mailers, is we want to put them, alternate the covers so they don't damage each other. Then what we want to do is I like to take pieces of cardboard and reinforce them on both sides. And what we will do is take a little bit of blue tape. I didn't see. I'm slipping on my own rule. I didn't even put a pull tab here. And we're talking perfect pull tabs for everywhere. I want people to open this and realize, wow, this is packed well. And geez, this is super easy to open. So the hard part is getting it aligned properly. You want to cut out the piece of cardboard, make sure that there is some distance in between the books and the bottom. And then we just tape it together. And what I also like to do is when I'm taping these together, pull tabs always, I'll actually attach, hold on, let me get this proper. So you want to do it on all four corners. Go. We're just going to do 3 corners for the sake of time, because we still have 298 more steps to go through on how to pack comic books. Thanks for sticking with me. So what we'll do, pretend that this is not here. And pretend that it's straight. Use your imagination. We're good at it. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to protect these. And we put this down like this. And if you notice, just prepping that. Should have prepped a bunch of these before. So if you notice, if I just leave it like that, you hear that? You don't want to hear that. So what we're going to do, we're going to take another piece of tape and tape this to the actual Gemini mailer with pull tabs. And let's talk a little bit about supplies. I like to draw on these actual boxes some arrows. So that people understand what is actually going on. So I will actually put pull here and different arrows going to the different pull tabs. And then we close it up and listen. Nothing. That's how you pop. Did it again. See? Look. Nothing. Can't hear a dang thing. And that's how you properly package Gemini mailer. However, we're not done. What I'd then like to do is going more into the supply route. I like to take a piece of packing tape, and I will actually take the packing tape, wrap it completely around this seam, and attach it on either side with, you guessed it, pull tabs. Now, after we get this in, I don't want to walk you through all the steps. We're getting a little short on time here. I thought that I'd be done by now. However, and you know what? We only got 192 steps left. Let's just show a little bit of how it's done. I'm going to have to undo this. So let's pretend. We're doing a lot of pretending here. That proper scissor safety, always. Alright, let's pretend that this wraps all the way around. Got a pull tab here. Let's just pretend that this goes all the way around the Gemini mailer. Put it along that seam, wrap it around back. Look at that. Easy access. Book's super secure. Then what we'll want to do is get a priority mailer flat rate envelope. And we simply slide it in. These have little tabs, little sticky tabs. You take it and fold it down, and you're good to go. And then you have a beautifully packed, doesn't move around, can take a couple hits because it's packed with 2 different layers of cardboard and new bags and boards inside, and that's how you do it. Let's talk supplies. What you're going to need. What are these called? Post-it notes, right? What you're going to need. Post-it notes. So that you don't ship the wrong books to the right people. Wait. Shit. Let's talk supplies. What you're going to want to use is some Post-it notes. Welcome to step 2922. Welcome to step 423. We're going to talk supplies. What you need to do is properly label everything. I like to use little sticky notes. I guess Post-it is like the brand, like Kleenex, right? What I like to use is sticky notes. I like to color code them and assign them to different boxes in the different books so that people don't get the wrong books when I ship them out to them. I ship a lot of things. I'm super popular. Welcome to step 432. Today we're going to talk about supplies. Now, the supplies that I like to use for organization are Post-it notes, also known as sticky notes. And I will write which books are going to who just so that I don't mix up orders. It's just a little extra step, and it just provides a little bit more security when you're actually shipping out. Always have some scissors on hand, always have a box cutter, and then we have various kinds of tape. So, duct tape. Always have various different kinds of tape lying around, but different tape has different applications. Painter's tape I like to use for anything that's attached to cardboard because it's very easy to remove and doesn't damage anything. This is an emergency use situation. However, packing tape can be used to secure the actual Gemini mailer itself, or it can be used to reinforce the seal on either the boxes or on the actual envelopes themselves. I recommend putting pull tabs on everything that you can just to make it easier for everybody. Another option that you can use is double-sided sticky tape. I like to use double-sided sticky tape on the back of the bag and board so that you can properly secure it down. Is that it? Thought there'd be more steps. Oh! Welcome to the final step of our 438-step program, organization. Make sure that you take proper notes and you're able to properly pack the books. Use proper materials. Bubble wrap is fun, but also this foam cases can be fun too. It's this one. Bubble wrap can be fun, but that's not how you protect a book. Fuck, man. You know what? Let's just end it. Thanks for listening to my 438-step program. I want to thank everybody and my channel sponsors. I don't have any sponsors. Thanks for viewing my 532-step program. 430. Thanks for joining me in... Fuck this shit. I'm out of here.